We have a special surprise. We've never had both of these guys on the show at the same time. I want to introduce to you uh, your brutality brethren, the one and only Alex Evans. What's happening, man?
What's up, man?
How's it going, guys? How are we? Well, I had to come on because I was doing a little something and I had the podcast on in the background like I always do every week. And then I hear Mark sitting there say, like, we all like beer. And I got nothing against beer, but Mark knows I'm a bourbon guy. So I just have to hop on real quick and just clear the air real quick. So,
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. If I do drink, I drink bourbon. Most times I smoke, but I'm with you. I feel bad, LP. I'm sorry I cut you off, man. I just needed to clarify that. Yeah, we don't like each other. I do not like them guys. You know what I'm saying? There's drama.
Yeah, y'all definitely did a great job telling the story. And then the match itself was so much going on, and it's crazy because I think next time I ain't even gonna try to photography. I just want to watch the event. So I'm trying to. My daughter got me looking over here. Then I'm trying to catch pictures over here, and then some stuff going over here. I was just like, what the hell? Like it was. I like chaos though. So, and then the match itself. First of all, you probably heard this 1,000 times. I think I put it on the Facebook comment. My daughter said you look like Opie from Sons of Anarchy. She was already. She said, yeah, he looked
All the
like
time, man.
yes.
I know you done heard that before. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so she was already a fan of yours, as it is, because she like Opie from Sons of Anarchy. So
Right.
when the match started and they was just pretty much focused on you and the other guys couldn't ever get in the ring. You were holding it down. I know that was like one of her favorite matches. And my daughter doesn't watch a lot of wrestling since she's gotten older. So, and she definitely never really been to an indie show since years when she was younger. So my daughter's 22. So to see a 22-year-old who don't really watch indie wrestling at an indie show, enjoying herself and loving the energy, that's what it's really all about. I love to see that, not knowing anybody's name, but she was, going for this person and going for that person and just having a good time. And to close the show off like that was a real good way to close the show off. I think all you guys did an amazing job. Yeah, like Brian was saying, like if you close your eyes, all you hear was meat slapping.
Meat slapping, just I mean, bro. I'm not talking about like just like a slap. I'm talking about like deep, like a thump. It was thumping going on, and just the echoes of the sound throughout the building, man. It just kind of amplified it. So thank you for bringing brutality to Mall Mania, man. I just want to thank both of you guys. Y'all have believed in us and y'all been rocking with us for a long time. And I just want to salute y'all for always delivering, always performing, and being the humble gentlemen that you are. Thank you both for being a part of our journey.
Oh man, thank you. I think I can speak for Mark. Thank you guys for having us involved from the get-go, and we look forward to much more chaos. So if you don't know already, Mark and I are pretty much agents of chaos, and we just love putting on a good show and love fighting, and the more the merrier. So we look forward to doing it a whole lot more, and hats off to you guys for pulling off another amazing show, and just can't wait to see what the future holds in 2026.
Absolutely. Well, in 2026, hold on, I got to say this real quick. In 2026, you got something big going on yourself, sir. Can you talk about it real quick?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What do I got going on?
Man, you provided some opportunities for some ass whoopings in the Raleigh-Durham area. First of all, I'm proud of you, man. It's just for getting started and creating something that's going to be phenomenal. And I know we're going to support you in your journey as you guys grow as well. But just talking about your promotion that you're running in 2026.
Yeah, and it's just I don't want to take too much time on it, but it's just being a worker and a wrestler and having been to a lot of places in North Carolina and outside North Carolina, you kind of get an understanding and a grasp on what works, what doesn't, what's a good environment, what's a bad environment, what's unhealthy, what's healthy for the workers and for fans and everyone involved in the promotion. And I just wanted to create something cool. I wanted to create something fun. I wanted to create an environment that people are going to be proud of, and that includes the workers themselves and everyone else that's involved. So I made some moves and got a venue and purchased a venue, and we're going to have a mainstay and a staple in the Triangle area starting January 24th. And it's just going to be cool, man. And, I got to, tip my hat off to y'all and to even, like you see people like Christian and Newborn Wrestling that are just are really showcasing and showing how promotions, and events should be run. So hats off to you guys. And it was very motivating to see, and knowing that I can have an awesome team behind me, including Mark and several other individuals behind the scene. We got something special cooking, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be one hell of an environment. And like I said, Mark and I like chaos and controlled chaos at its best. So we're gonna be bringing the noise, man, to the Triangle area. And I look forward to having you guys be there and be a part of it. And I have a strong inclination that 2026 is going to be really, really good. To everyone in this pod right now and everyone that's been involved in Mall Mania, and I feel like 2020, we always hear it towards the end of the year, right? Oh, next year is going to be my year and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, blah, blah, blah. Nah, man, like we're about to turn shit upside down and have a lot of fun doing it. So thank you for allowing me the platform to showcase that real quick. And the other thing too is that, like, I'm not a promoter, right? I've never promoted an event in my life. I'm a worker. I'm a wrestler. But to be able to have like minds behind the scenes who know what they're doing in various promotions, to be able to sit there and have your back and that you can lean on and ask questions. And I mean, because I know y'all got to know better than anybody. Shit ain't easy, man. It is not easy. It is frustrating. And it was just like, I talk to Mark every single day. If I don't talk to Mark every single day, then something's either wrong with him or something's wrong with me. You know what I mean? But we talk every day. And it's just like, I'll sit there and tell Mark, be like, man, I'm tired, boss. Like, I'm tired, man. Like, I'm grinding the wheels and blah, 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 I'm this and that. And he's just like, dude, you're doing a great job. I'm like, man, I really don't feel like I am, because I am just tired as all hell. And I'm grinding. I'm burning the candle on both ends on top of staying active as a professional wrestler, which is not going anywhere, by the way. I am not, just because Fight for Glory is a thing, like, I'm not stopping shit. But I'm just very grateful, man. I'm very blessed, I think, to have the people around me that I do, and to be able to work the places that I get to work, like Mall Mania, and have matches like we just had this past Sunday. That's special, man. Those are moments, that wrestling's all about moments. And I think on Sunday, you guys and every talent in the back created one hell of a moment for themselves and for the fans. And that's what's going to keep everyone coming back, and that's what keeps us making to keep on doing this. So hats off to y'all, man. You guys do a heck of a job, and thank you.
No, thank you, bro. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
for sure, absolutely. Listen, Mark James, I wanna give you some flowers real quick, because I was, I watched certain locker rooms, right, and there's certain things that I wanted to include in our locker room that I haven't seen in any other locker rooms, and I know Roosevelt can kind of attest to that. But we wanted to strategically on the wrestler side be able to have some structure. So we have obviously Roosevelt was the head of creative and talent, and I asked Roosevelt. I said, "All right, on this show, who do you want to make locker room leader?" He did not hesitate at all. He said, Mark James. I want Mark James to be locker room leader. I don't know if you knew that you was locker room leader, but you was locker room leader. So,
No, fam, I had no idea in advance. And with a locker room like that, it's real easy to do because they don't really need a leader. They're pretty pretty well driven. But yeah, I appreciate the honor, man. It's always awesome